All right, all right. We had Casey's with it. Never heard of Casey's. Don't know what that is. But that's where we at right now. We at Casey's.
Let the fight, man. Let the
Come
fight.
on over here now.
Let the fight.
Stop. Hey, stop, please, stop. Stop. Sierra, stop.
You can't fight.
Turn around, Sierra. Stop.
You can't fight. You
Get back. Get back
Get
now.
your ass out.
Get back.
Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. What you do?
Let's go.
You can't fight.
Put your hands behind your back right now.
You can't fight.
Sierra,
You can't fight.
I'm 95 with one right now, 11's trying with another.
Just beat your ass. Stop that.
You're about to go to jail too. Get back.
That's right. Take her to jail.
Let's go.
Don't get my phone and my glasses.
That's right. Regulators. Still worrying about the fight. The police on site. You still want to scrap.
Regulators.
At Casey's.
Go.
You ain't want shit.
Let's go.
Do it again. You pull my hair.
Hands right back. Just chill out. Just chill out.
You pull my hair with your fat ass.
I'm telling you, the fight is more important than her catching a charge. The fight, you know, her image in this fight means more to her than being locked up.
Chill out. Chill
They're
out.
mine.
Chill out.
Don't keep them. They're mine.
Chill out. Get the car.
I'm trying to get my stuff. You ain't
Stop
getting shit.
moving. Stop moving. Other hand.
Stop that.
Says freaky fast on the shirt.
Finally got you.
Look at her. Big back.
Finally got you. Trying to get my car. My sister car.
We're 10
Tell my
for
doctor.
now.
Tell her how asthma attack.
Asthma attack. You got asthma and you out here scrapping?
Affirmative, other units can slow down.
So you got asthma,
Hey.
asthma, big back, lunch lady arms, and you out here scrapping.
You had to pull my hair. You can't fight with what you do. What's up, big ass? You out of
Car.
your sister all that talking.
Look at this yelling, screaming.
What up?
Slam the door.
What up? What up? What up?
That's right. What up? What up? What's up?
There's an employee in there that's got to go too.
On my
I
mama.
was trying to pull her. She was.
On my wig.
Let's put a hire right there.
I'm gonna come in now.
Yeah, you're the employee he's talking about.
Yeah. On my wig.
In the car.
Said somebody was pulling her. You mean the wig?
Step in.
I'm good. I'm okay.
You mean you good? Get in the car.
Who was it that was pulling on me?
What do you mean?
And you? Who was pulling on you?
The girl.
Was it her or someone else? It was someone
Her.
shorter, no?
No, her and her sister.
Okay, who's your sister?
No, her and her sister.
Who's that? An employee?
Yeah, she just started.
Okay.
That's right, Keisha. Snitch. Tell on this. That's right, Keisha. Snitch on him. Now let's see if he go gets the sister.
I'm gonna put this window down for you, okay? Just, I don't know what's going on
I'm
yet.
with child.
Okay, I don't know what's going on yet, but the reason why you're in cuffs is obviously you were going at the other girl, okay?
No, she came at me.
Okay, we're gonna get the story here in a second, okay? But just
I think
sit
so. It's
in.
995 Stokes Center. Just out of Jane. You can help me run her.
Come on, you guys sit in.
Can you go get my ponies and hold off that floor, please?
I will if you
Or
sit
can we
in.
go get?
Did she
I will
say?
be sitting
I'm
there.
not gonna go nowhere.
Did she say a ponytail? And just so y'all know, right? I read the report. This was supposed to be her first day at Casey's. This is supposed to be her first day at Casey's.
No, I promise.
Okay, you guys sit in the car though. I have other stuff.
How this happen on your first day at work? Your first day. This is worse than getting fired on your day off.
Do so you need to get in the car.
I feel you. Hold on.
Okay.
Can you
So
roll
sit
the window
back.
down?
I will, but you guys sit back. Okay.
I work here, bitch. I work here.
You're probably going to get arrested because
Okay,
you're
I'm-
letting them fight.
How I let them?
The fuck are you?
I'm at work, ma'am.
You're
Look
sitting
it.
there letting them fight.
No,
That's your sister. What are you doing?
I'm at work, ma'am.
Letting them fight?
I can't. How? This is my
Okay, well, I'm
job.
gonna watch it, and you're probably gonna get arrested.
How?
Yeah, that's right. Get her. Get her. That's right. Regulators. They can't even talk calmly. How? Screaming. She sounded like James Brown.
I'm at
Because
work.
you're sitting there letting them fight, letting them
How?
pull other people off.
I take that back. R.I.P. to the Godfather. So I take that back.
What are you
Ma'am,
doing?
I'm trying not to have her sister jump in the fight. What the hell? I'm
So
trying to
call
hold
your
them back.
sister off.
How?
Instead of
She's-
letting people
She
fight.
just hit me when she walked up, ma'am.
Okay,
Look,
well
look
then I
at the
will
video.
watch that.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Get them. Yes.
Okay.
Just while you're sitting here, I didn't say you're going to jail yet, okay?
No. Can you wipe
good?
my hair? I'm trying to wipe my hair off.
All right.
Wipe your hair.
You good?
3210.
I mean, wipe it off.
I got here, and her and the girl that 11 has were beating the out of each other.
Whichever employee was in there and was
Out here?
back, he's going to go.
That's Josetta
The employee?
with the long hair.
Is he an employee?
Yes, it's her sister.
Okay, she's got to go.
With the long wig, weave.
For what? She started. Josetta, come on. Get out of the car. Get out of the car now. I don't have cuffs, so
What happened?
get out of the car.
What did I do?
I'm telling you to get out of the car now.
Okay, wait, but what I do though?
Get out of the car.
But what did I do
Right now,
though?
you're under arrest.
Oh, I didn't even do.
Who was
I'm at
the
work.
Who was the one that was holding her?
Who's hold on to
To her.
my sister? I wasn't
Sure.
holding on to nobody. No, I
You
wasn't.
said your sister? You said your sister?
No, I wasn't holding on to the other girl. We at work, ma'am. She's trying to jump in. She's trying to jump in, ma'am. I didn't do anything. Okay, yes, ma'am. I didn't do anything, ma'am. I didn't do
Go ahead
nothing.
and check the camera.
Okay, come on. Promise
Okay,
me.
just stop talking about
Okay.
that. Which employee, when I got here,
Yeah.
when I put my hands on her,
Yeah, 'cause because
who
she
was
was-
holding her arm?
I was trying to hold her back. Me, I was holding her
You?
back. But we wasn't fighting though, sir. We work here. You can see. Look
I
at
was
the
trying to
video.
place her in arrest. I told you to get off. So
No, pardon me,
you're under arrest.
ma'am. I didn't.
That's right. Get out of here with all that. You're under arrest. You're going to jail, Keisha. Because, you watching your sister fight, you're egging it on, you're part of the problem, you're not part of the solution, and you're at work. You're bringing this environment of the rat community to work, which can endanger customers. They don't care about nobody else, but they were too concerned about who got the best of who. They wasn't concerned about their image. They wasn't concerned about harming others. They wasn't even concerned about the police officers. The cuffs was literally getting put on them, and they still worried about who won the fight. Trash.
Bro, for what? I didn't do nothing. I don't even know. I didn't even do nothing.
I ain't do nothing, right?
Bro, I didn't even do nothing, ma'am. I swear to God, I didn't do shit. Bro, I'm at work. Look.
Josetta, I
Yeah, look at
know.
the video.
Yes, we're going to, but if he told you to stop and you were still holding on to a girl, then that makes you obstructive.
No, but ma'am, look at her sister
does.
hit me, ma'am.
It does.
Ma'am, her sister hit me, ma'am.
Okay, and I'm going to look at all that, but still when
Yolanda, could you come here, please?
Okay.
Look at this is my boss.
You're going to,
Hold
but
on,
you
wait.
still cannot
Yolanda.
do that.
Yolanda, soon that girl walked up to me, she hit me, bro. See? I didn't do
Okay,
anything.
Josetta, listen,
I'm at
listen to me.
work.
Well, yeah. What? So, it makes sense. Makes sense. Her boss, manager, supervisor is Akeisha. Makes perfect sense why that's going down. Why that's going down at Casey's, whatever that is.
Regardless of that,
What is Casey's anyway? What is that? Well, is that a market? Is that a restaurant? What is that? I don't know.
if you put your hand on officer when he's trying to
I didn't put my hand on my officer. I did not put my
then
hand.
you are obstructing.
Ma'am, I didn't put my
So
hand
we're
on my
gonna look at the other
officer. I
stuff.
didn't put my- could you
Josetta, Josetta, get in the car now.
Right here, Yolanda, here, right here.
Josetta, get in the
Yeah,
car.
I did not do nothing. I'm at
Get in the
work.
car.
I'm at work, please,
Okay.
bro.
Right now, you gotta go for a
But look, okay, look.
I'm gonna look and see who's swung on.
But look, I need my key. I need my key.
Where is it at?
My car key is in there. Okay. I didn't even do nothing. I didn't work. Huh?
They're gonna tell
Yolanda,
you.
I work here. I work here.
Josetta, put your leg in.
But I need.
Okay, so I looked it up. It's a restaurant that order, you know, that makes pizza from scratch, sandwiches, appetizers. Okay, so instead of them, you know, it's a chain of convenience stores in the Midwestern and Southern United States. Okay, so all they really had to do was just make pizza and sandwiches and appetizers and then go home. Can't do that? Sounds like a very easy job. Nothing complicated. And you can't go in there and just do that and then go home?
I need my key.
Put your leg in. I will get your key.
What's up?
What's he going to jail for?
Who? Which one? Which one?
Both of them.
Well, I'm still talking to her. I'm not leaving yet. I gotta park.
What's he going to jail for?
Hold on, one second. I'll explain to you in a second. I gotta park.
Her purse in here. And her keys,
Her sister is the one who's fighting with Josetta. Josetta and another chick came up here to talk to her. She called her sister. That sister came up and got into a fight with them.
Okay.
She claims that she was not fighting with them. I don't know. I don't know what she saw when we got up there, but she claims she wasn't fighting. You see her fighting?
The one that's
Right here, upstairs, working with you. Was she fighting or not?
okay. The one that was in the that you just put in the no, she was actually no.
She's for obstructing right now, for grabbing.
So she got
Yes.
obstructed.
Oh,
That's her
okay. Well,
sister,
that's
right?
bad.
No, I have the two sisters. I have one in my car.
She didn't do anything.
I have Josetta and I have
back of the car. Was trying to like
Sierra.
stop it.
James.
And do whatever was going on. That's all I think.
Is she under arrest or no?
The two that were fighting, yeah.
They both are, for sure.
Well,
Is it?
The one in my
Josetta-
car, right?
Right.
I put it in
Sierra,
my car because obviously they're trying to fight.
Sierra was
I
on
don't know.
top of her, beating her up when I got here, trying to pull them up, but they
Beating
weren't
who up?
stopping. The girl that's in your car.
So you're beating her up? So she victim or?
Well, I'm not sure if she started it. I think she came up here to fight.
Oh.
You have Tarisha.
Where were they?
That's her sister. That's her sister.
So I think they came up here to fight.
She said that both James girls came here to fight her. She called sister. Sister came to defend her. And then they got into it out there.
Came in, and I don't know what happened out there.
So you want me to just take a break?
Yeah, we'll just do that. Fighting in the city.
Fight in the city.
Yeah.
So she's good.
All right. Ask her. I don't know who has keys to her car because they said her keys aren't in there. To Josetta's. Well, it's actually Sierra's. Hang on. Yeah. Because she obstructed Officer Casas when he was trying to put his hands on you. Sierra, you were out there fighting her. I told you to stop. Yes, Officer Gordon is in there.
Did you understand what she said? Hold on. I don't understand. What did she say? Oh.
Officer Casas. When he was trying to put his hands on you. Sierra, you were out there fighting her. I told you to stop. Yes, Officer Gordon is in there watching camera right now.
Okay. We'll get the water when you're at the PD, okay? But you're under arrest, okay?
I'm at work, man. Like, okay, keep that camera on face.
1076 PD. One female 1095. Starting is 492. 492.
She'd be locked up too.
And if she did?
Y'all know me because y'all do the shit, y'all know me. Son,
No, because you wouldn't stop when I got here. That's why you're going. He's checking camera for her.
I did stop. You talking about you called us up here. I came up here, we walked outside. We all did. I'm gonna lie. So my son, she wants to fuck this shit.
I got
When am I getting out?
Sierra, you're going to pee.
Go back to work.
Go back to work.
I'm at work, like, what? I didn't even do nothing, though. You heard me?
I know. I got here after the fact. I have no idea what's going on.
I know, but you remember me from last time, but I just got this is my first day on my job.
Remember you from last time, so you used to getting in trouble. Okay.
I got you.
Like, what the
Alright, you want help on that? I got your sweatshirt, okay?
Can I put it on right now?
We're not taking a picture right now, so I'm not gonna put it on right now. You gotta
I
go
know,
that
I
way.
just don't want them seeing where I work at. That's why I really...
They're already in different rooms. They can't see you.
All right.
Okay? I promise. I understand.
Sorry.
And then we'll go around to the right if we can fit up there. Hopefully, don't get too close to the. No, real good.
I don't lose my time. Like, I just got hired. Like, I'm crying.
I got you. Pay out your card.
Like, I can't even work my job, bro. It's all, and it's over, though. Like, I swear to God, I told my manager, I said, look, it's a coworker that, I had previously had, like, got into it with, but back in Aurora,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But she called her people up there. I told my manager, I told her today.
Yeah, 2 earrings.
2 earrings.
2 earrings and a necklace.
Yes, sir. Wet as wet and dripping.
Who is that girl?
See, we've been having problems with them since Aurora. We all live in Aurora until we found them all in Aurora. So my sister worked with her sister, which is Lydia. I don't know her real name. My sister worked with her.
Hang on. Before you start saying anything, I want to read your rights inside so you don't get in trouble.
Go ahead.
All right. So you okay? On the camera.
Yeah. It's already got instructions. See, I didn't even do nothing. I know, that's what I'm saying. You don't find that jump on you, though. I know. He was pushing off me. Josetta, J-O-S-E-T-T. I was.
Talked to you a few months ago.
Remember? You don't want to lock me up out of my house.
And you're already out.
Well, I didn't do that. I'm not a criminal.
I didn't say it was a criminal.
Yeah, but I didn't do nothing.
You figured out what your warrants were for?
Yeah, I did. But look, it was for the dude that's in jail right now. Little G, that's not me.
Y'all know him, Marshawn.
Floyd. That's what the case. But I'm not a bad person. I'm sorry. Yes, sir. I'm not a bad person. I just started my job today, guys.
I didn't do a search. I was like,
I just started my job today.
how long did they hold you for?
Yeah, I just started today.
Why is there so many people there?
That's what I'm saying.
A bunch of people on orientation?
That's hilarious.
I know you guys know Dominique. Her sister was up there. Then she called her sister, so I came up there like what? Like, come on now. Leaving out though, she came outside. And the girl was saying that we're gonna call my sister. And when I was leaving out the door, the sister hit me. I said, who?
Hey everyone, it's Trent, prior deputy sheriff, patrol sergeant, and canine handler. And if you were confused after watching this video, you are definitely not alone. Okay, so essentially what happened is you have Josetta, who's the woman that works at this gas station with the long braids. She repeatedly told this female officer that she was just working and she didn't do anything wrong. Her sister, Sierra, was one of the girls in front of the gas station that was initially fighting with Tarisha. And Tarisha's sister also works in the gas station with Josetta, and her name is Talisha. Incredibly confusing. So we have 2 sets of sisters here, and Josetta and Talisha worked together, and both of their sisters showed up and got involved in that fight. All right, we're all caught up. Okay, so I've been to calls like this before where you show up, people are actively fighting, sometimes family members are there, friends are involved, it can be chaotic. So what's of the utmost importance right away is, of course, separating the involved parties, making the scene safe, triaging the situation, see who needs medical attention, see who doesn't, and then going into your investigation from there to see what happened. The other thing that's important in these types of situations where you have a bunch of different people involved and there's a lot of cops there is to slow down with your investigation and also limit the number of officers that are actively talking to witnesses and suspects. Because
And just to point something out, right? I want to point something out. She right here wouldn't have been arrested if she wasn't so aggressive. If she wasn't so aggressive, they she would have been okay. Because she wasn't the one that was obstruction. She wasn't the one that obstructing, excuse me. She wasn't the one that was pushing him. If you've seen the video, she wasn't the one that was pushing him. It was the other one. The reason why she got arrested is because of her demeanor. Because she kept being aggressive, yelling, screaming. So instead of them looking for the person that actually pushed him, right? Remember, he was looking for somebody that pushed him. He just went with her because he figured, all right, it might have just been you. You're aggressive, your tone, your demeanor. So I'm just going to arrest you. And that's what happened.
Because in my experience, and again, this is my opinion just based on things that I've seen and done, if you have multiple officers doing the same case, and this is just a fight, this is not a or anything like that, armed robbery. This is just a fist fight between adults in front of a store. So if you have too many officers looking into this investigation, things can get lost in translation. You can get bad information, and information doesn't get relayed to the officer who's taking the initial report. A lot of things can go wrong, and it can get very confusing very fast. And in my opinion, if they would have just slowed down, conducted a proper investigation, talked to everybody that they needed to, and limited the number of officers involved in this investigation, they probably wouldn't have made a bad arrest, like arresting Josetta when she was telling the truth and she legitimately didn't do anything wrong. It was Talisha, who worked inside of the store, that was also wearing that same...
See, remember, I think that's her name, Josetta? She was the one that they arrested.
gas station shirt that started this, that was involved in obstructing that officer. And that female officer provided bad information to that other officer and said that it was Josetta that had obstructed him. And the reason why they didn't look at the security footage inside of the gas station is apparently the only person that's able to operate it and view it wasn't working that day. But if it was me and I had all this chaos and anarchy and I was trying to figure out what was going on, I would at least call that person, have them come down and pull it up if they were available. And I don't know if that got done or if it didn't, but sometimes you just have to make that attempt. And also, this female officer telling Josetta, lecturing her and chastising her, saying, why didn't you get involved? That's your sister. Why didn't you pull her off? You could get arrested for not breaking up a fight. That is probably the worst advice I have ever heard. So many things are wrong with that, again, in my opinion. She's basically telling Josetta to not only risk losing her job, but also getting involved in a physical fight where she could potentially get injure somebody else. And then the more she's involved in that fight, the higher the likelihood that she is also going to get a charge and go to jail, but this time for an actual justified crime that she committed.
Officer Becky was like, crash out.
But again, that is just my opinion. All situations are different. Circumstances are different. The people being related or friends do definitely pull it up. If they were
crash out,
that's your sister. Why didn't you pull her off? You could get arrested.
See, what Brad don't understand, right? Bald Brad, what he don't get, right? And what he's not pointing out, right? Is when the police show up, body language and tone and demeanor matters. It matters. It matters. If they come up on the scene and there's somebody that's calm, serene, not yelling, and just explaining what happened, that's the person they usually relate to, or the person they look to in a better light, because that person is not aggressive. When you are talking to somebody and they're aggressive, it puts you on the defense. So the police are put on the defense because of your nature. Yelling, screaming, that does not help at all. And that's what happened with her. If she wasn't yelling and screaming and she was talking to the police and not yelling, they would have looked at her in a different manner. But when you're yelling and screaming just like the people who are fighting, they look at you as the aggressor also. You're aggressive also. So yeah, they decided, you know what? Look how you're yelling, look how you're talking. I'm just going to arrest you also. Yeah. They arrested the wrong one, but you contributed to that. Why you think we tell them all the time, stop being aggressive? Stop being masculine. That masculine energy doesn't help. We tell them this all the time, right, black men? We tell them this all the time. Masculine energy doesn't help. What helps is damsel in distress. That's what helps. That masculine energy does not help you at all, especially when you're looking for help from authorities. It's not going to help. From a woman, it's just not help. It's not happening. For men in general, they're not trying to help or listen to women who are masculine. They're just not. So if you have a woman over here who fought another woman, and when the police shows up, one is masculine and the other one is feminine, they're going to look at the one that's feminine, that's not aggressive, as the one who did not initiate anything going on, and they just going to go and arrest the aggressive one. That's just how it goes. So yeah, Bald Brad is right about, the procedures and what they should have done, but he's not looking at why they did it. He's not looking at other factors. And that's the factors that really should be paid attention to, because that's what usually jams them up, being masculine. That's what usually jams them up. That's what usually jams them up.
Arrested for not breaking up a fight. That was her decision, and that's her logic and choice. But to get lectured on something like that, I've never heard of something like that before, and it was definitely.
And also the one that was the lace front wig, Keisha, she's pregnant. Yeah. She's pregnant. So you're knocked up and you're out there fighting and you're at work, and y'all in there, y'all all in there contributing to the dysfunction that's happening. And instead, the police get so tired, they starting to see what we deal with. What we not, and when I mean we, I'm not talking about me or you. I'm talking about what black men were dealing with. They starting to see that. They getting that fatigue that we've been dealing with for the longest. They getting fed up. They're getting fed up with them. So they starting to get more and more, nauseous of their behavior, more and more, more and more tired of their behavior, to the point where when they show up to these situations, if you notice the police, how they move, they're like, I don't care what happened. You're getting arrested, you getting arrested, and it gets sorted out later. That's how they moving now. They so sick of Keisha fatigue that they don't even care about a proper investigation, to the point where they just showing up. Whoever's loud, they're just arresting them. And if you have a lawyer, yeah, you can get around it, but they don't have any money. That's why you should stay away from the rat community, right? Because all they're going to do is get you in trouble. That's why I tell black men all the time, stay away from the rat community. This is what they do. It's always a fight. It's always some screaming. It's always some yelling. It's always some drama. Even outside of the rat community. You at a restaurant. Shouldn't be no fighting. Shouldn't be anything. Should be y'all doing your job. But the manager's a Keisha. How you the manager, the boss, the supervisor, whatever, and you can't even diffuse a situation there? You can't even diffuse a situation there. You can't protect anything. You can't lock the door. You probably was in on it. Who knows? She probably called the people to tell them to come up. Hey, you remember such and such? Who knows? But anyway, salute. Peace. Another one for the books. This is crazy. But immediately, soon as you turn it on, soon as the video started, immediately just got straight to it.
It's a wrap.